Okay, let's get a reading for someone today. I started pulling the cards, and it feels like there's this little bit of lack of clarity that's happening right now. So the first two cards that came out were the Devil in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. And this kind of feels like there's this, something has happened in either your life circumstances, or like either losing a job, breakup of a relationship, some kind of pivotal thing has transpired that's kind of got you questioning like what your next steps are, and then the next two cards that came out are the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. So again, with all these cards coming out in reverse, it feels like there's this almost like I feel like I'm seeing this like grasping of straws, like, is it this one? Is it this one? Where do I go next? It's almost like desperation's not the right word, because I do feel like you understand like who you are and what you don't want. So like knowing what you don't want is clarity, and knowing what path you don't want to choose is a source of information. But there's this invitation to kind of return to yourself. I don't know if there's a returning back home, maybe moving in with roommates, moving back in with your parents, something which is not a slide backwards by any means. It's not a slide on who you are or what amount of success that you have accomplished this far. And then there's this the Three of Cups. It feels like they're welcoming you with open arms, as in like, we got you. It's almost like you've taken care of people for so long in your life that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to rely on the people that have been there, or that you trust, that are unconditionally loving for you, whether that be friends, chosen families. But this is a happy time, in a time that feels so uncertain. And I think that's the lesson a lot of times is like, we have to let go of holding on to what we think the outcome should be. Like, these things happen to us, or the things that happen are happening for us and not to us. And I think if we can hold on to that, and hold on to the people around us that make all the difference in the world, and allow them to support you. It's okay to receive. Receiving sometimes is 2, 3, 4 in my time. Receiving is sometimes one of the hardest lessons, especially if you're an overgiver, especially if you're super fucking independent, especially if like you are the one that is or has just been giving, and you realize that now your cup is is empty, or it's just like you need to get comfortable with being able to receive help from others, which cultivates relationships. And the card just fell down through the crack of the seats, which helps cultivate relationships and build you for this next level. What advice or what can we expect for this transition and learning how to receive? A lot of times, modalities that help really well with learning how to receive, Reiki. Reiki is huge. It's allowing your front is your heart space in the front is your kind of ability to give, an ability to love unconditionally. But the heart space in the back is ability to receive. And sometimes when that is closed off, it kind of clogs up the energetic system, because both have to function in duality for it to be functional. The next card that comes out is the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of like this protective energy, where it's hard work. It's knowing that it's the understanding that the people that you surround yourself with know how much of a hard worker that you really are. They know they've seen what you've accomplished this far, and they want to be there for you in order to help you build, help you rebuild you, help you go on to this next phase of whatever that looks like for you. It feels like that there is a lot of uncertainty or hesitancy with the Ace of Wands in reversed. It's the invitation to truly go back within and kind of create a list of the things that you really do want. Are you wanting to go back into this same kind of job? Are you wanting to open yourself back up to a relationship after coming out of a relationship? Or do you need time to take time for yourself in order for you to heal those pieces of you that maybe got you to this point of whatever this life transition is? And I think 9 times out of 10, that's the best answer, is to kind of go back within, figure out who this version of you is. And I don't think that that's like spoken about enough, because anytime you go through a life transition, whether it be job, family, death, and a family member, it creates a new version of you that now you need to discover on how to utilize who you are at this moment, and to be able to bring it out into the forefront, to bring to other people. You can't give from an empty cup. Take it easy. I just got to drop down on my phone that says take it easy. Be easy on yourself. Give yourself grace as you go through this process. The next 2 cards that came out is the Moon in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. And it's like, yeah, to get back to this successful, because I feel like that's where you've come from. You've really built a foundation. It feels like this foundation has been kind of cracked, but in a way that's cracking you open for this next level. It's cracking you open, saying you have mastered this past version, you have mastered this past path, and that cycle is now closed. So now it's like, now that you've gained all of these pieces of wisdom from this cycle, it's time to discover the new you, the new Queen of Pentacles. This, how do you want to show up in this next version of yourself? Anything else for this message? Anything else? Because I think it's more, the message overall is learning how to receive. Yeah, with the Empress, no, I'm sorry, not the Empress, the 9 of Pentacles and the Sun on the bottom of the deck, you've got to give yourself space to not go all the time. Cultivate your inner child. Do the things that make you happy. Bring back this sense of like wonder and curiosity into like your day-to-day, where it feels just amazing to wake up and know that you have all of the possibilities at your fingertips, and being surrounded by the people that are truly there for you, like, and being grateful for everything that kind of crosses your path, whether it be like, I do my gratitude walks every day. Like, I thank you for the sun on my skin, the air that I breathe. It's keeping this heart space open, and I feel like I'm keep getting drawn back to this heart space. Like, so it's more or less of the receiving side of things. So I think if you're called to do any kind of Reiki work, DM me, link in the bio to do Reiki sessions. First-time clients, you can comment first time in the comments, and I'll give you $22 sessions to kind of bring in, and we can get kind of creative about where the block is, but it feels like it's in the receiving section of your heart chakra in the back. But yeah, with the Empress, so maybe it is the Empress. Is like, that is your energy that keeps showing up, and that's who you are, and you need to be reminded of who the fuck you are. So if you need help, if you need clarity, if you need like another tarot session, or to kind of dive deeper into whatever this life transition is, again, comment first time in the comments, and I will give same thing for tarot or Reiki, $22 sessions for first time clients, and then we can help you discover and dive deeper into whatever the blocks may be. So you got this. Keep going.